Something just happened that will reshape the global economy, and it did not start in the usual power centers of New York or London. It started with a group of countries that have been quietly preparing for this moment for years. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, known collectively as BRICS, have officially launched their new digital currency in January 2026. They call it the unit, and it is now live and operational. This is not a rumor or a future plan. This is happening right now. For most of our lives, the US dollar has been the undisputed king of global trade. Almost everything bought and sold internationally was priced and paid for in dollars. If you were a country buying oil, you needed dollars. If you were selling wheat, you got paid in dollars. It was the only game in town, and everyone had to play by those rules. What just changed is that BRICS built a second game. They created their own financial track, and they just opened it for business. The era of the dollar having no competition is officially over. So how does this unit actually work? Its design reveals everything about their strategy, and it is built on two fundamental ideas. First, gold. A full 40% of the unit's value is tied directly to real, physical gold sitting in secure vaults. This is their way of saying this money is based on something solid, something tangible that the whole world already trusts. Gold has been valuable for thousands of years across every culture. It is their anchor. The other 60% is backed by a combination of the BRICS countries' own national currencies, including the Chinese yuan, the Indian rupee, and the Russian ruble. This is their big bet on the future. This part says our combined economic power, our growth, our resources, and our massive populations are strong enough to support this new system. So the unit is 40% safe, ancient gold, and 60% confidence in their own rising economic future. Together, it creates a blueprint designed to be both stable and powerful. But why did this happen now? Why did these countries decide that 2026 was the right time to launch their own monetary system? The answer lies in recent history. In 2022, after the conflict in Ukraine began, Western nations did something unprecedented. They froze Russia's foreign currency reserves held in their banks. We are talking about hundreds of billions of dollars just locked away, inaccessible. For the rest of the world, especially for other large countries that sometimes disagree with Western policies, this was absolutely terrifying. It demonstrated that the entire global financial system could be weaponized. If it could happen to Russia, it could happen to anyone. Overnight, finding an alternative went from a quiet discussion to an urgent national security mission. The unit is that alternative. It is about building a shield, creating a separate financial network where trade cannot be blocked, frozen, or controlled by outside powers. If you do not control the financial system, that system can be used to control you. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds good in theory, but does it actually work? The answer is yes, and we already have proof. Look at Russia and China right now. Today, approximately 90% of the trade between these two economic giants is conducted without using a single US dollar. They use their own currencies instead. This has been the real-world testing ground for everything the unit wants to achieve on a larger scale. Russia and China did not wait for the new system to be perfect. Think of it this way. The unit is the new official highway they just opened. But Russia and China have already been driving on the back roads for years, avoiding the old dollar toll booths entirely. Their 90% figure is not a prediction, it is a current fact, and it represents the first major crack in the absolute dominance of the dollar. It shows that this shift is already happening. Let us talk about scale, because that is key to understanding this story. This is not a small group of insignificant countries. The BRICS nations, along with newer members like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates, represent nearly half of all the people on Earth. Close to 46% of the global population is now part of this bloc. This new unit currency is launching with a built-in user base of billions of people. It immediately has purpose, because this massive group of countries can now use it to trade with each other without needing dollars. There is another immediate effect already being felt: gold. The unit is 40% backed by gold, which means that to grow this system, BRICS countries will need to buy significantly more gold. They are already the world's biggest gold buyers, but if the unit gains traction, this demand could skyrocket. This is why major institutions like JP Morgan forecast that gold could hit $5,000 per ounce by late 2026. Some analysts even predict $8,000 if this system becomes widely adopted. The unit is not just a currency, it is a potential game changer for gold prices. So what does this mean for the United States? America has enjoyed what economists call the exorbitant privilege of the dollar. Because the whole world uses the dollar for trade and savings, the United States gets huge financial benefits. It can borrow money more easily and cheaply than any other country. It can run large budget deficits without facing the same consequences. And crucially, it can use access to the dollar system as a powerful tool through sanctions and financial pressure. The BRICS unit is a direct challenge to that entire setup. This is not about the dollar collapsing tomorrow. It is about putting that free ride on a timer. For the first time, there is a credible, large-scale system offering countries a way to opt out of dollar dependence. The unit creates a choice where there was not one before. And if more countries choose to use it, even for some of their trade, it slowly reduces the unique global demand for dollars that gives America its extraordinary financial power. Perhaps the most important effect might be on everyone else watching. Think about other major developing nations like Indonesia, Nigeria, Turkey, or Mexico. Many carry large debts that must be paid in US dollars. They are often caught between global powers. For their leaders, the unit is not about political loyalty to BRICS. It is about options. It offers a way to trade with powerful partners without being fully exposed to dollar swings or Western policy decisions. Every time a country feels pressured by dollar-based sanctions or struggles with dollar debt, the BRICS alternative looks more attractive. Now we must address the biggest challenge. For the unit to succeed long-term, these countries need rock-solid trust and coordination. BRICS is a partnership of countries that are often rivals with very different interests. China and India have border tensions and strategic competition. Managing a shared currency requires giving up significant individual control. That is tough for any powerful nation. So the main threat might come not from outside pressure, but from internal disagreements among BRICS members themselves. So what is the final takeaway? This is not the story of the dollar dying next week. The launch of the unit is the starting gun for a slow-motion revolution in global finance. Its real success is simply existing as a working alternative. For 80 years, there was no real choice. Now there is. What we are witnessing is the end of a total monopoly and the beginning of true competition in global currency systems. The dollar's dominance will face steady pressure over time, not a knockout blow. Countries now have a bargaining chip they never had before. The world is becoming a more complex, multi-layered financial ecosystem where different systems can coexist and compete. If you want to understand the real shifts in global power, the stories that affect Africa and the developing world directly, subscribe to One Africa. Share this video with anyone who needs to understand how the financial world is changing. Drop a comment and let us know what you think this means for Africa's future. We are committed to bringing you these stories without filters, and your support makes this work possible. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we will see you in the next one.